Hello children, today we are going to start with a topic where we are going to do with the dielectric, and I hope we have done with the dielectric the basic idea you have. So let us see what is dielectric and how it affects the capacitance of the capacitor. Now in this regard, when we talk about the dielectric, basically you all know that it is an insulator है. But when we keep it into an electric field, what you really observe that in an electric field, the electric field, the original electric field, if I take whatever E, then it is reduced by the factor K. So let us see how it is happening and what is the major condition responsible for this to happen. So let's start with the class. We are doing with dielectric. Capacitance of a capacitor with a dielectric slab between them. Fine. So let us make a capacitor first. So this is a capacitor. So this has been given charge plus Q. This is minus Q. We are getting it earth. The basic configuration. The distance between the two plates is D. A is the area of the plate, and we have kept a dielectric into it. And the thickness of the dielectric is small t. The thickness of the dielectric is small t. So this is our dielectric, and the thickness of this dielectric is small t. T is denoting the thickness, D is denoting the distance between the two plates, and A as usual is the area of the plate. Now what we are going to do, we will see that when we keep the dielectric, then hota kya, what really goes. So here you can see that we have got plates. So the original electric field goes from positive to negative. So this will be the direction of the original electric field. But when you introduce a dielectric, then due to the polarization phenomena, there is a phenomena known as full polarization, and the electron starts rearranging itself, and as a result what you find that electric field is introduced, and this is just in opposition with the original one. Why? Because this side becomes negative and this side becomes positive. So we have the original electric field in this direction, but inside it is coming in the opposite direction. This is the reason if I take E as the electric field without dielectric, E naught as electric field without dielectric. Matlab electric field where there is no dielectric, and if I take as E as the electric field with dielectric, then E is equals to E naught by K. Now E naught is what? E naught was the original electric field. E naught was the original electric field, and then we have the relation that this is equals to Q by A epsilon naught into K, because E is equals to E naught is equals to sigma by epsilon naught. Sigma is Q by A. Okay. So we got that relation out here. We are having that relation out here, and we need to find out what? We need to find out the capacitance. Since we need to find out the capacitance, C is equals to Q by V. That is the basic formula. So what we really need to know, we need to know the value of V. So V is equals to, first we'll find out the potential where there is no dielectric. So no dielectric, E naught. This is the place where there is no dielectric. So this is D naught, D minus T plus E into T, where there is a dielectric and the electric field is E. Okay. So this is E naught, D minus T, and E is equals to E naught by K, and this is T. Let us take E naught outside, D plus T by K. E naught is what? Q by A epsilon naught. Okay, Q by A epsilon naught, D minus T plus T by K. So let us find out the capacitance. C is equals to Q by V. So this is Q divided by V. V is this formula, Q by A epsilon naught D minus T plus T by K. Q is cancelled out and we are left out with C is equals to A epsilon naught divided by D minus T plus T by K. So this is the capacitance which we get when we have the dielectric slab between them. This is the relation. Now let me write this relation at the top so that we can discuss over it. We have C equals to A epsilon naught divided by D minus T plus T by K. Case 1, if we have the slab full of dielectric, means there is no space, full, it's complete with dielectric. When it is complete with dielectric, तो क्या होगा? D T के बराबर हो जाएगा. So this will be cancelled out. So this will be D is equal D. T will be equals to D. When the whole capacitor is with the dielectric, and we will have this cancel, so this will be C. I'll write C dash. C dash is equals to K A epsilon naught divided by K. Okay, so it becomes K times the initial value. This was what? The initial value. If you remember the last class we had got C naught, that is K times C naught. So what you really find that the capacitance of the capacitor is increasing K times, the dielectric times the original one. Okay, so if the dielectric is whatever value, you multiply with the original capacitance. How will you calculate the original capacitance? C is equals to A epsilon naught by D, and then you can get it. Now let us suppose we are completely filling the capacitor with a metallic slab. You are taking up a metal slab. Now you will be surprised to know the value of metallic slab. The dielectric constant is infinity. So here this becomes infinity. So it becomes infinity. We leave this term and we are left out with C dash equals to A epsilon naught divided by T minus T. Now suppose if you have got a capacitor and you have taken different slabs of different materials. So what you find that the K will differ, the thickness will differ. So in this case the capacitance will also be different. So let's see. If you take a capacitor and you are introducing dielectric of different material, this K ka value is maybe K1, K2, K3 ... So T is also not same, T is also variable ... D will be constant. So here C dash will be what we get A epsilon naught, and denominator D will be like this minus T1 T2 plus T3 ... whatever number you put, plus T1 by K1 plus T2 by K2 plus ... So this is the way we have the conditions when the capacitor is completely filled with the dielectric. We have this relation. The second case we have taken that the capacitor is filled with the metallic plates. We have this relation. And the third case when you are putting a dielectric of different material and these slabs are of thickness T1, T2, T3. So we have this condition. So I hope you have got it. Now very important thing that I would like to discuss here, we have seen that when you introduce a dielectric, then what you really find, the electric field is decreased, and at the same time the potential is also decreased. So when you introduce a dielectric, the electric field is reduced by factor K, potential is reduced by factor K. But we have got a very important case. Generally in the competitive examination also you get said that if the battery is connected, how the capacitance will change, how the potential energy will change, and if it is disconnected, how it will change. So let us just see in fractions of second how things are changing. First case, there will be two cases. Battery connected battery disconnected. So suppose if you have taken a capacitor, whether you connect it to battery or you disconnect it, the capacitance will not change. उसको कुछ नहीं होता. तो आप if I take C as the connection after the battery has been connected, C naught before it was connected. So here the capacitance as usual will rule of its own. C will be K times C naught. So here C will be K times C naught. Here also C will be K times C naught. So there is no change with the capacitance. Okay. Here the potential difference remains same. When you are connecting it with the battery, you find that the potential difference V is equals to V naught. But here there is a change. V gets reduced. Okay. Here the electric field is same. What is not same? The charge. Charge becomes Q times, and since K is greater than 1, so Q is greater than Q. Okay. So what about the potential energy? What about the energy? That the energy is also U is equals to K times U naught. Again we can put up the same funda. The dielectric constant is greater than 1, so final kinetic energy is more than the initial kinetic energy with the dielectric. Okay. Now when we do with the dielectric battery disconnected, when it is with the battery you disconnected, what you find that here these two were kept constant, but here it will be the variable. V will be V naught by K, E will be E naught by K, Q will remain same. Q will remain same and U will be U naught by K. So this is what is important, what you need to know, that how things are changing when you take a battery connected, when you disconnect it. I hope things are very clear, because this is very important for you to understand that when the battery is connected, what is happening, when the battery is disconnected, what is happening, because you get many questions based on this and you're really confused, you don't understand how things. But yaad rakhna, make sure that you remember the only one thing that I would advise, that when the battery is connected, the potential difference is same, but what changes is the charge. And when you disconnect it, then obviously the potential difference decreases. Since potential difference decreases, the electric field also decreases, and the potential energy is also one of the factor that will change. Okay, what will not change is the charge. Okay, so I hope you have understood this, and this is the last part that we were doing for the capacitor. So we are finishing over the capacitors. Start solving the numerical problems, and you will find that it just write down all the formulas in one place. It will be very helpful for you to solve. Thank you.